Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. I'm Tina. Today I'm going to be doing your upcoming September weekly tarot. This is going to be for September 1st to September 6th. Now, if you happen to read this, check this out a few days before the 1st, a few days after the 6th. These are timeless readings, so don't worry about that. Of course, the only thing that matters is if they resonate. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and give these cards a shuffle. I will lay your cards down. I will put up a photo as well for you guys to see what we pull here, and then we'll get right into it. I do pull 2 layers, so let's get into the first layer now. All right, a few shuffles, Pisces, and let's see what's happening for you guys this first week of September. 2 more shuffles. One more. All right, Pisces, let us see. What's the situation? What's challenging you? What's motivating you? Where's your mind at? What is your approach? Okay, any external influences or people? And then your future outcome, what is coming towards you? All right, you guys, really interesting. Let's definitely pull a second layer. But at the very center of your reading, we do have the High Priestess here. So it's a card about no action. It's an inaction card. It's a card that speaks of when she appears on any spread, she's here to reveal information that you are now ready to receive. So the information, the intuition, the insights, they come to you. They come to you in a flash of a moment when you're chopping onions. They might come in a dream, right? They just come as like an aha moment, a thought that you hadn't had before. You make a connection you hadn't made before, right? That's what the High Priestess is. It's seeing something that you hadn't seen before, knowing something you hadn't known before, guys. So something's being revealed to you. That's at the center this week. You're learning something. That being said, what is challenging it, guys, is this 3 of Swords energy. Does it make you feel a little heartbroken? You know, the 3 of Swords has levels to it. Absolutely. It has levels to it. For some, it's going to be heavier than others, but it's very much a heartbroken energy. It's based on somebody's actions, somebody's words, you know. Let me go ahead a layer deeper and let's see what's really happening here. I'm going to pull from a different deck. Let's see what comes out. I will update this photo as well, Pisces. But let me give these a few more shuffles and let's see. Let's go a layer deeper here. Something's being revealed to you though, and it's going to make you take a stand. I feel like it's going to make you like stand up for yourself, stand up for something that you believe in. It's going to make you take a stand. All right, 2 more shuffles. One more. All right, Pisces, let us see. What's the situation? Challenging you. What is motivating you? Where's your mind at? Okay, what is your approach? Any external influences or people that might be affecting you? And then your future outcome, what is coming towards you? All right, really interesting, guys. All right, so at the very center of your reading, we got the 9 of Pentacles as well. So High Priestess is insights, it's intuition coming through. It's something being revealed to you that you hadn't seen before and you hadn't known before. And I think it's related to some of you quite simply to being independent, right? To going solo. Solo from what? You'll know. But it's detaching yourself from something to be single. To go independent, to go at it alone. It could be financial, it could be relationship, absolutely. But there is some insight when it comes to this independent lady, this Beyonce Virgo energy. And again, challenging that, we have that 3 of Swords energy, guys, and we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords in a challenge position, it's either an honest conversation that's needed to have when it comes to that 3 of Swords as well, when it comes to this insight that you gain. Now, guys, these are forecasts, right? So some of this might make more sense as you get towards, first of all, when we get to that week, and maybe, you know, time is a little fluid as well, so towards the end of the week. So sometimes things don't resonate until you play it back in your head in retrospect. But, sorry, anyhow, it's an honest conversation with the Ace of Swords, or it's seeing a solution to a problem you're having, and it's in a challenge position. It being on your spread, though, the solution is here. It's just having trouble seeing it. And, you know, the High Priestess is here as well, and she reveals things to us only when we're ready to receive it. But yeah, the Ace of Swords speaks of also a new way of communicating. You might have to learn how to talk about this heartbreak a little differently than you're used to as well, and that is what's posing a challenge for you. Explaining how things hurt you, how you've felt, is a bit of a challenge as well, because the Ace of Swords is the beginning, and it's in the beginning in the Swords realm, right? It's communication, it's thought process, it's rationality and logic. It's connected to this Three of Swords, guys. It's a lot of swords here. It's a lot of pain. I think it's, especially when I see the Three of Swords and it's already exposed to the elements, I think of emotional relief. I think we're needing a conversation so that emotional relief can happen. And it's about going independent. It's about going solo, different from the pack, separate from a relationship. You'll know what it means for each of you. But I think we need to have a conversation about some pains and some hurts. And I think we're needing a new way to communicate than we're used to, Pisces. Because the Ace of Swords is here and it's here in a challenge position. It's here in a challenge position, but it is here nonetheless, which means it's here for the taking, guys. It's here for the taking. And I know it being here, you've already been inspired. You're wanting to communicate a little bit differently. And Uranus is in your third house, and it's there till 2026. The third house represents local community, communications, creative ideas. And then Uranus rules breakdowns and breakthroughs, guys. So like, you know, for Pisces, they could see changes with the way they communicate with their siblings, the people in their community. They can see that really shifting, especially as we get into like 2022, 2023. And then creative ideas genius ideas could be bursting out of you guys out of nowhere. Communication is a great time to put yourself on a platform, guys. Has nothing to do with this reading, but as I think of communication for you guys, I can't help but think of Uranus in your third house. All right, but we're needing an honest communication when it comes to pains. Each of you will know what that means for each of you. And it will help. It will help heal this heartbreak, absolutely. It will help heal this heartbreak. That being said, when it comes to the situation, what is on your mind is you already see the potential of a new reality for yourself. With that Nine of Pentacles here, you're seeing something new. You're already learning a lot. You're already discovering a lot, and you're already seeing the progress, and that's where your mind's at. We got the Page of Pentacles, and we got the Knight of Pentacles. Ambitious and hardworking. It is committed. It is dedicated. So your mind is okay with slow and steady wins the race. That's where your head's at. You're like, that's okay. As long as it's something that's built to last, I don't mind it. As long as it's progressing and it's going in the right direction, you are cool with it. Really good energy in your mental space. Really patient, hardworking energy. I love it. Open to learning, open to discovering. I love it. Really open mind right now. Really open mind, but you're committed, you're dedicated. It's like you got this free spirit, but you're still laser focused. I don't know how to explain it, but really great energy in your mental space. Now, when it comes to your approach in the situation, we have the Queen of Wands and we have the Seven of Wands. You know, wands are like primal energy. There are passions, right? Our passion for life as well. It's our beliefs. And I feel like you're needing, just like that Queen of Wands, to be a natural leader. You're going to have to take a stand. Possibly some of you for other people, but you're standing up for what you believe in. This is a card about like poking out your chest a little bit, you know, standing up for yourself a little bit. And you see, and you're having to defend your position. So he does wear two different shoes in this card, and it's indicative. They're trying to show that like this character may not have been ready to stand on this ground, to take this position. So it's okay if you don't feel 100% ready, but you stand up for yourself, and you are. And you got that Queen of Wands energy as your approach as well. So you're influencing the situation, but you're doing it in a more subtle way. You're using kind of feminine will. You're exerting feminine will when it comes to the situation. And you're also in touch with your shadow side, with that black cat being there. Really great energy as well. But you're taking a stand for what you believe in. And if somebody's hating on you, you're taking a stand against that too. You're not having it. Because, you know, that card also shows that haters might be approaching you as well. And I don't like to speak of haters or anything like that, because really it's people actually just struggling with themselves when they are hating on you. It's just they're wanting, it's like sometimes there was a quote that I read sometimes there was a quote that I read one time, and I thought it was so true because it'd been true for me. And it was like sometimes the light in somebody really irritates the demons in another person. And it's not that you're doing anything wrong, it's just that your light might be shining in a way that irritates others. And sometimes I think of that with the Seven of Wands. And it's really, you know, if you were to get down to the, you know, not just on the surface level, all these people truly just want to be in a position like you. That's really what it is. But because they don't know how, they end up responding in those fear-based ways where it's like that jealousy, that trying to top you off from your position, right? Because the Seven of Wands, make no mistake, also comes after the Six of Wands. So you've been recognized recently. You've gotten some recognition. People have respected you recently, and that's why you're having to defend that ground a little bit too. You know, for some of you, not for all, but Seven does come after the Six, and the Six speaks of like, you know, being proud because you overcame your troubles, right? You're recognized by people. I think in the 6, there's 2 wreaths of victory. And even in this Ace of Swords, speaking of, we have another wreath of victory there. Anyhow, your environment's looking pretty good, actually, Pisces, when it comes to the situation. Because in your environment, first of all, we have the happiest card in the whole tarot. We have the sun here. So it's a bright new day. Is your environment's making you feel, but you're ready to put in the work. It's not easy come. It's not easy come, Pisces. You're ready to master whatever this is in your environment. It is Pentacles, so I feel like there's, for some of you, it could just be fine-tuning all the details of your life. Every little area of your life, like a vision board, you're trying to like level up, right? But your environment's feeling really good, guys. Whatever's in your environment this week, very positive, 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 hardworking energy as well. The positive, bright, enlightening, exciting. You know, even if you're putting in the work, it's something that you're so passionate about. It's something that you love so much. Really great energy. Now, guys, with what's coming towards you in the near future outcome, we do have the 9 of Swords and the Magician. So, you know, the 9 of Swords, of course, is like that sleepless night energy. Can be really stressed out, really worried, really anxious, and it's connected to the Magician. So it's about manifesting this. It's about creating something. And when I see these two together, I feel like there's just a lot of hows that come up. A lot of, how am I going to do this? I won't be able to do it. I've never done anything like this. I'm not good enough. Who do I think I am, right? Like those insecurities, those fears, those worries, those troublesome thoughts that just don't help us at all. The only thing I'll say, Pisces, and I've been saying this, and I always say it, is anytime I see energies like this, I always remind people that these are energy trajectories. Nothing is written in stone. And you're also conscious of it. So if this energy does poke itself up in your life and you happen to see it appear, you now know about it, right? So you can, I'm not saying you can make it go away, but like I'll remind myself of like, okay, you know what, Tina, I think that's that 9 of Swords poking its little evil head out right now. And I'm not saying the fears and the worries go away and my stress goes away and all of a sudden I sleep like a baby. No. But I think having that conscious awareness helps me navigate it. It helps me get through it. Maybe it's a trick I play on myself, but so what? It does help me. And I say it, I guess, because, you know, it's here. So I wanted to help you guys. But that being said, guys, even though you're stressing with this Magician energy, the Magician is here. So that means you got everything you need, Pisces, to create anything you want. As above, so below. If you're feeling good within, which it looks like you are, your outer world's going to represent that. And your environment's already got the sun, guys. I think slow and steady, you're getting there. Slow and steady, but as above, so below, Pisces. I'm going to leave it there for you guys. Really great reading. Of course, if anything resonates, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for letting me tune into your energy, and I will see you next week.